College football practices have begun, and the Oregon State Beavers are ready for a fresh start.
For the past 2 years, the college football landscape has changed quite a bit. Whether it's spending millions of dollars on players, losing and gaining key pieces through the transfer portal, or watching conferences fall apart. Today's college football landscape is all about survival. That was made clear when the Pac-12 fell apart. Teams fled to other power conferences, dismantling a league that had been around for more than 100 years and leaving just 2 teams behind, including the Oregon State Beavers.
From the moment I got here, I really thought that we didn't tell our story very well. And that's part of the reason why some of the things happened in the history of our program. Didn't do a good job of just storytelling. And I'm going to do my best job of making sure that I tell the right story for our 2026 football season.
2 years ago, more than 90% of Oregon State's starting lineup transferred and much of the coaching staff left. But this year, first-year head coach Jamarcus Shepard is ready to lead Oregon State into a new era in a new Pac-12 that now features 8 teams.
I'm constantly focused on the process of getting there. And I believe that with some of the changes we've made within the program on the field, but also with the fan experience, it should be a great opportunity for us to achieve those goals.
Oregon State offensive coordinator and Redmond native Mitch Dolan is part of the new look Beavers, ready to help bring the orange and black back to national relevance.
I told our guys the other day, I want people to turn on our film and I want them to be shocked at how hard we play. Effort alone. The scheme can be on the side, but I want them to be shocked by how hard we play. So it's effort and urgency, and it's an urgency to get it done now. We don't have time to wait. We really have 16 practices of fall camp before we kind of move on into the next phase of situational football and all that stuff. So the urgency of it's there, and then it's the violent nature.
And after a historically tough 2-10 season a year ago, now all we can do is wait and see if Oregon State football can prove it belongs in the new era of college football.
We have to go out there and be able to execute at a high level, or otherwise we'll be what they told us we're going to be.
Oregon State began practice this past Wednesday over in Corvallis. The Beavers are coming off of a 2-10 season. The Beavers went 10-3 and 8-5 in back-to-back seasons before the conference collapsed. This year, the Beavers look in a new direction with the new coaching staff featuring Jamarcus Shepard and Mitch Dolan. Dolan was previously at Alabama with Shepard and was at Washington before that. Oregon State also has a player from Prineville, wide receiver Eddie Freoff. This week, Freoff received high praise from both Shepard and Dolan.
Eddie Freoff, seeing him out there again is good. I mean, he just looks the part. The physical element he brings. I mean, he's going to be hard to cover one-on-one. You're going to need to put a safety over the top, and obviously I'm biased. He's a Central Oregonian, so I had to plug Eddie in there.
Eddie had a great day today. It was impressive to see what he did today. He today looked like the alpha in the room today, and he had one bad play that comes to mind right away, and then we recalibrated, and you could see he wants it for this team so bad. You could see him being very, very emotional about it, and because he didn't make the play, but he made a lot of other ones today. So I'm excited for him and what he'll look like.
Oregon State's first game is on the 5th of September on the road against Houston. The first home game is September 12th against reigning Big 12 champs, Texas Tech. This week, the Ducks also had their media day. The Oregon Ducks are on the hunt to capture their first national championship, and this might be the year they can do it. Following a quarterfinal and semifinal appearance in the college football playoff the last 2 years, the Ducks head into this 2026 season with a star-studded roster.
We all know it's not going to be easy, and we're all filled with energy and juice to get out there and play for one another. So other than that, we just trying to take it day by day and be with our brothers and battle it out.
Talent is not a problem for us. We have veteran players. We have a lot of great younger guys as well. And this year is really going to be us playing together as one unit. Up front, it's going to be us building great chemistry. And then at the end of the day, just us playing harder than the other team.
Yeah, pressure is a privilege. There's a lot of pressure on this team. But at the end of the day, we kind of put that pressure on ourselves. We've done a great job these past couple of years. And we've got to trust in our game plans and trust in Coach Lanning. Of course, we got to follow our leader, and he does a great job making sure he's preparing us. But at the end of the day, it's just going to keep being more and more pressure in my life. So got to embrace it and have it and just enjoy it.
The Ducks kicked off fall camp on Wednesday, and their first home game is against Boise State on September 5th. And the official coaches poll has come out. The Oregon Ducks sit as the #2 team in the country. Oregon falls just behind Big Ten rival Ohio State. The Ducks will play Ohio State this year on the road November 7th. The Ducks will possibly face several ranked teams this year, with Washington, USC, Michigan also being put in the top 25 of the coaches poll. Illinois, Boise State, and Nebraska all receive votes to be put into the top 25, so they're just outside of it. That means out of the 12 games Oregon plays this season, more than half of them could be against top 25 teams.